I feel much better. I feel like I'm a brand new person. With
That's
the
great.
the automated red cell exchange that I was done for, I'll feel much better.
Perfect. I welcome you to another episode of The Voices of Shujaa, reaching out to those that are not yet undiagnosed and are living fully with a blood disorder. Is they being empowered by Michelle Omullo, who is a CEO and a West Kenya Sickle Cell organization, and a first patient in the Western who had automated sickle cell exchange program. Thank you, Michelle, for joining, and I appreciate for making an effort to at least reach out for change, and let's all craft change. Michelle Omullo.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Thank you. For those who don't know you, your journey living with sickle cell and being that Shujaa, to at least take that opportunity to introduce yourself, and kindly will you turn your camera on? Thank you, Jaber.
You're most welcome.
So for those who don't know you, how will you kindly introduce yourself?
Okay, my name is Michelle Omullo. I'm a sickle cell disease warrior. I'm a film profession. I'm a chef.
Yeah.
And I'm a nutrition facilitator in the world, but I try to give a fund. And also I run two groups, West Kenya, and also for the youth in film empowerment.
Perfect.
2 years of age.
You're doing a great job from your side, and we'll all see change very soon as they care. And as well, I must acknowledge that your voice is your power, and you accepting who you are can change everything. So, diving on, what's one thing people don't expect when they meet you as a Shujaa?
What's the one thing people don't expect?
Yeah, when they meet you as a Shujaa.
People are used to me actually in Kisumu, so
okay.
Yeah, seeing my face everywhere.
All right, so you're Shujaa.
Yeah.
Great. So life before the automated red blood cell exchange program that you undertook, can you paint us a picture of what life was like before this program?
Sure, Mike.
Yeah.
So life before that, I used to get so much fatigue like every other day. In as much as I did my daily chores, my my activities, I just used to wake up so tired.
Yeah.
Sometimes it used to affect my schedule because sometimes I just plan my schedules in a I would want to wake up in the morning and be somewhere, but I could not do that because I was so much fatigued. I could just cancel the appointment and rest for some time is when I wake up. So even waking up in the morning was difficult sometimes. But right now, it's not. I feel much better. I feel like I'm a brand new person.
That's
With
great.
the automated red cell exchange that I was done for, I'll feel much better.
Perfect. So let's say rating 1 to 10. Right now, you're feeling much more better and energized. So that's great. That's great. We are expecting more from you. And what are the hardest challenges that you faced emotionally, psychologically, and physically? So
obviously, it is stigma.
Yeah.
Stigma, discrimination. Even in high school, I didn't face math, but I faced it. Primary school, not because I used to go to attend the school that my mom used to teach in.
Yeah.
So my mom tells those guys that, hey, my daughter doesn't need to be sick, she doesn't need to do ABCD, so be aware. So when I went to high school, they first off they were aware because my mom sent me the medical letter that stated that I am a sickle cell warrior. And my first school, it really didn't go well with me because now I went to a day school actually. So they used to deny me leave out cheats because I was getting crises. Kwanza in first I used to get a lot. So whenever in crisis, I used to want to go back home and seek medical attention. But this is what they never used to do. This is what they never used to do. There's a particular teacher who told me that najidanganya, najifanya, to go back to class because ati sipendi kusoma. So such kind of things, I just told my mom, I mean, I don't think I want to continue here from Form 2. I want to just go to a new school where they understand my condition better. So my mom was okay. That is very true. She exchanged she transferred me from school to school, from the high school that I started with, and she took me to another high school where my uncle was the principal. So at least she talked to him and he understood.
Yeah.
So whenever I felt sick, I just used to go. Even the askari at the gate used to understand. So everyone was very understanding in the school. I used to go to school with so much ease, stress. So when I finished my Form 4, I stayed at home for 4 years before joining college. So after the 4 years, I joined a college and I studied film and TV production. After studying film and TV production, kazi ilikuwa kwangu. I did a diploma.
That's great.
Yeah. So looking for work wasn't easy. And then with the way I was limping, I had a job that me twice in 2010 and in 2013. So when people they just used to take me to the interviews and then they told me that callers will call you back, but they never used to call me back. So that was in Nairobi. I was in Nairobi looking for work, tamarking for so long. So my mom was like, "Hey, this now is out of hand. I'm running out of cash. So just come back home. We start somewhere." So when she told me to start, they will start from somewhere. Come back home. I came back home to Kisumu, and we started from somewhere. I was just in the house, being that I was stigmatized, I was discriminated against. I didn't want to associate with people so much because of the stigma. So it came 2020, I just thought to myself, like, yo, this is now fun. Sitting in the house will not do anything, we will not even change anything. Let me go out there and move with these people. Move with the doctor, move with I decided to go to the TRH, Jaramogi Oginga and the Referral Hospital in Kisumu, and I met with the former CEO, Dr. Rai, Dr. George Rai. He is like a father actually to me. We walked with him the journey, Sickle Cell Awareness Month, Sickle Cell Awareness Days. We used to, rally together, champion together, and champion for the good cause. So that is what got me into the space, actually.
Yeah.
And now I needed to do more for my people. I needed to just, go all out there more for my people. They are suffering and they are hurting.
That's powerful. And it's been a journey. Through your story, will at least empower someone out there. My life through hemophilia it's a journey that I faced social stigma too. They used to say that I'm a glass, I can't do anything. But through self-acceptance, through that support, the people around me, that leads to us now. Me asking you, how did your family react during these difficult times?
So my family was very actually was very understanding. I come from a family where my dad died when I was 10 months old. So I have my mom and my three older siblings. They have been there, especially my pillar. She has been there for me. She has been through it with me, through thick and thin. And I can't really say that she hasn't been there for me. She has been really supportive of what I do. So whenever I bring about something that, hey, you have to do this and this and this, they would support me 100%.
Great.
So my family has been my system.
Yeah.
So whatever people say out there, I really don't care. My family has my back.
Yeah. All time. Family, God, and you.
Yeah, family and God back.
Great. So before the automated red blood cell exchange program, what kept you hopeful before this changed?
Okay, I was actually just in the hospital because I was trying to fast track some things with the acting CEO, Dr. Joshua Kise, and we were getting to know each other better because he's been also in the space. He's been working with the Department of Health County Department. So that is where I knew him from when we were planning for the conference that happened in 2024 June. So I saw this Dr. Peter from Nairobi West who came into the CEO's office and introduced himself to the secretary.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, why don't I just go and introduce myself and see if I could really have this exchange for me.
Curiosity.
And yes, so I talked to him, we exchanged numbers. And he was like, I would really love to do this exchange, and I'd really love to do this red cell exchange. So you can really put me into the program to be one of the people who are going to do the exchange. I'd really be happy. So I'm okay. That is good. I'll talk to Dr. Muyonga and we'd see what we can. So a few minutes after talking to him, Dr. Muyonga calls me and asked me like, hey, would you want to be the first one to do the exchange? I'm like, yes, I would love to be the first one.
Why not?
Scared of me.
Yeah.
So they told me that my requirements were red cell, were fully paid fully paid SHA. So I was like, okay, now I don't even have SHA paid at all, but I have registered with my SHA. So they told me like, hey, what we would do, how much is your year annual fee? Yeah, I told 7,200 was my fee. So they contributed that for me and I paid. By Wednesday, I was done, and by Thursday, I went for some tests that I was required to do before the red cell exchange. Afterwards, I was required to also go for a SHA pre-authorization, whereby I went in on last week on Saturday, and SHA approved of the red cell exchange. So after that, on Monday, I went to the hospital by 6:40 a.m. because I was told that I was supposed to be done for this exchange by 7 a.m.
Yeah.
So I was just there to familiarize myself with the place, with the environment, because I was told that since I got 2 months stroke, I would be kept overnight for observation. So I went with my bag and I sat there making stories with my friend who is also working there, called Nancy. So afterwards, I called Dr. Muyonga and she was like, you can have them prep you, go to the SHA office and go to the relevant offices and get started. So after I finished from there, I went to my ward and I wore the hospital gown that I was meant to wear. After that, I was wheeled into the theater for the first time actually.
Right.
I've never been to the